Governor La Ganesan urges people to follow ideals, vision and philosophy of Mahatma Gandhi on Martyrs' Day. Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren accompanies Tripura counterpart Manik Shah in filing letters nomination papers for Tripura Assembly polls. Tributes pour in as nation observes 75th death anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi. President Draupadi Murmu, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, top leaders pay homage to Gandhi. And at least 32 people killed, 150 injured in bombing at mosque in Pakistan city of Peshawar. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif calls the blast a suicide attack. Hello and welcome. You're watching IS English News. Before we begin IS News, would like to remind our viewers to practice physical distancing, hand hygiene, wear masks, protect yourself, and get vaccinated to ward off the virus. Now the news in a bit more detail. Paying tribute to Mahatma Gandhi on his 75th death anniversary today, Governor La Ganesan exhorted the people to follow the ideals, vision and philosophy of Mahatma Gandhi. He said the same during the state-level observation of Martyrs' Day, marking the 75th death anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi at Gandhi Memorial Hall in Imphal. La Ganesan said that the life and ideals of Mahatma Gandhi about peace and non-violence still resonates with the changing world. He said that Gandhi was an apostle of truth and non-violence and urged the people, especially the youth, to follow the exemplary ideals of Mahatma Gandhi. He also led the attendees in paying floral tributes to the portrait of Mahatma Gandhi on the solemn occasion. Ministers, MLAs and top officials attended the function. Siren was sounded to mark the Martyrs' Day. Traffic movement was halted during the sounding of siren, with the passers-by and commuters along GM Hall Road paying homage to the father of the nation.
जो के लिए सत्य है कि है महात्मा गांधी जी, लेकिन आज महात्मा गांधी जी को पालन करना है तो वी वांट टू फॉलो महात्मा गांधी मीन्स स्वदेशी, स्वच्छता, ये दोनों के बारे में ध्यान करना चाहिए. वी कैन फॉलो स्वदेशी, वी कैन फॉलो स्वच्छता. दिस इज व्हाट वी वांट. दैट इज ओनली माय appeal to the people.
So what?
Many things are there. Every life of him is a lesson for the younger generation. But स्वराज के लिए उन्होंने काम किए हैं. लेकिन आज स्वराज होने के बाद उनके जीवन से हम समझ सकते हैं कि what we can learn from the history of Mahatma Gandhi ji is that simplicity, स्वदेशी, सत्य बोलना, सर्वोदय, all such things that we can follow from Mahatma Gandhi. We have to. I'm very happy that I could offer my namaskaram to Mahatma Gandhi.
Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren accompanied his Tripura counterpart Manik Shah in filing the letters nomination papers for the Tripura Assembly elections. Tripura Chief Minister and senior BJP leader Manik Shah filed his nominations to contest the upcoming assembly elections in the state in the presence of Chief Minister N. Biren and Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma. Today is the last date for filing of nominations for the Tripura Assembly elections. Tripura will go to polls on February 16. Manik Shah filed his nomination papers as a BJP candidate from town Bardowali constituency in Tripura. Tripura CM and BJP leader Manik Shah also held a roadshow accompanied by Chief Minister N. Biren, Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma and National BJP spokesperson Sambit Patra before filing his nominations for Tripura polls. Chief Minister N. Biren in his Facebook post noted that Tripura has seen massive growth under the BJP government and exuded confidence that the BJP will emerge victorious and lead the state further towards prosperity. The BJP is contesting from 55 seats in the 60-member Tripura Assembly polls and has given 5 seats to Ally Indigenous Peoples Front of Tripura IPFT. Polling for the elections to the 60-member Tripura Legislative Assembly will be held in a single phase on February 16. Counting of votes will be done on March 2. Earlier, Chief Minister N. Biren was accorded a warm welcome at Agartala Airport by Union Minister of Ports, Shipping and Waterways, Sarbananda Sonowal, upon his arrival in Agartala to attend the filing of nominations by BJP candidates for the Tripura coming assembly polls. Chief Minister N. Biren joined the rest of the nation in paying tributes to Mahatma Gandhi on his 75th death anniversary today. The Chief Minister said Mahatma Gandhi's ideals of ahimsa and satyagraha continue to inspire millions even today. He added that Gandhi's legacy will always be an inspiration. He also mentioned that the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan was launched in the country by Prime Minister Narendra Modi following Mahatma Gandhi's vision of keeping the country clean. Born on October 2, 1869, Mahatma Gandhi was assassinated on January 30, 1948 in Delhi. Mahatma Gandhi, often considered a founder of the modern non-violence movement, advocated the concept of ahimsa through his movements and writings. The nation paid tribute to Mahatma Gandhi on his 75th death anniversary today. The day is also observed as Martyrs' Day to commemorate the life and efforts of Gandhi and to pay tributes to the freedom fighters who sacrificed their lives in service of the nation. Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, popularly known as Mahatma Gandhi, was an Indian revolutionary, anti-colonial nationalist, and political ethicist who employed non-violent resistance to lead the successful campaign for India's independence from British rule. He was assassinated by Nathuram Godse on January 30, 1948 at Birla House in New Delhi. Martyrs' Day is also observed by the United Nations as the International Day of Non-Violence. President Draupadi Murmu, Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and other top political leaders paid tributes to Mahatma Gandhi at Rajghat in New Delhi. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, remembering Gandhi, recalled Gandhi's profound thoughts. He also remembered those who sacrificed their lives in the service of the nation. Union Home Minister Amit Shah also paid tributes to Gandhi and said that he inspired the country to make it Atmanirbhar. Others who paid tributes to Mahatma Gandhi included Defence Minister Rajnath Singh, Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla, and Delhi Lieutenant Governor Vinay Kumar Saxena. A 2-minute silence was also observed in honor of Mahatma Gandhi. A gun salute was given at the memorial where school students and people from different walks of life gathered to pay respect to Mahatma Gandhi. The Congress Party also tweeted a message to commemorate Gandhi's death anniversary and Martyrs' Day, honoring all the brave men and women who fought along with him. Now, at least 32 people have been killed and 150 injured in a bombing at a mosque in the Pakistani city of Peshawar, the latest attack targeting police in this northwestern city where Islamist militants remain active, according to a media report. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif called the blast a suicide attack. Condemning the blast, Sharif said those behind the incident have nothing to do with Islam. He added that the entire nation is standing united against the menace of terrorism. The blast took place during afternoon prayers in the northwestern city around 1:30 p.m. near the country's border with Afghanistan. A rescue operation is continuing inside the mosque. Security officials also inspected the site of a mosque blast inside the police headquarters in Peshawar. No one has claimed responsibility for the bombing, which ripped through the mosque during noon prayers, causing a wall to collapse on top of the worshippers. The building is located inside a highly fortified compound that includes the headquarters of the provincial police force and a counter-terrorism department. Most of those who died were part of the police force, and it is believed that there It is believed that they were the target of the attack. Earlier reports said a bomber sitting in the front row had blown himself up, but this has not been confirmed and no group has admitted the bombing. Muhammad Aizaz Khan, Peshawar capital city police officer, said that between 300 and 400 police officials were present in the area at the time of the blast. The attack was the city's worst since March last year, when a suicide bombing at Shiite Muslim mosque during Friday prayer killed at least 58 people and injured nearly 200. Islamic State militants claimed responsibility for that bombing. Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee MPCC also observed the 75th death anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi and culmination of Bharat Jodo Yatra today at Congress Bhavan in Imphal. During the event, MPCC Working President D. Manga Vaifei unfurled the national flag in paying tribute to the father of the nation and marking the end of Congress's mega Bharat Jodo Yatra. Speaking on the sidelines of the program, the Manga Vaifei said that the Bharat Jodo Yatra was launched by the Congress to unite the country, adding that the cross-country foot march led by Congress leader Rahul Gandhi covered 12 states and 2 union territories. MPCC President K. Meghchandra, Congress MLAs, MPCC office bearers and many party workers took part in the event. Vande Mataram, the national song of India, was sung by the participants on the occasion, where tributes were paid to the portrait of Mahatma Gandhi.
Koigi jatra si yamna successful oiba jatra amani. Aduga masida the entire kilometer coverage si 3,970 kilometers si covered to bani. Maduda 12 states aduga union territory aniga madu cover tawraga ngasi jatra si aroiba numit ni madu akhoi state PCC office ne aduga district sing da su ngasi same timing da akhoi flag hoisting si mafam da block sing su adum tawbani adu ngasi akhoi na Rashtrapita akhoi Mahatma Gandhi ji gi death anniversary hai batare 75th death anniversary su adum ngasi tabani na adu su observe tawbani.
As part of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, the Ideal Teachers Training Academy ITTA Sajiwa organized a heritage site visit to Mutwa Museum at Andro in Imphal East. The program was organized under the theme Cultural Pride and Unity. Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav is an initiative of the Government of India to celebrate and commemorate 75 years of India's independence and the glorious history of its people, culture, and achievements. The program was conducted as directed by the National Council of Teacher Education (NCTE) to promote the feeling of cultural pride among the students and teachers and also ensure active public participation. The students and teachers also interacted with the founder of the museum, Oza Mutua Bahadur, and discussed the importance of history and culture of Manipur. Now, an all-party meeting convened by the government ahead of the budget session of Parliament was held at Parliament House Complex in New Delhi today. The meeting was attended by Union Ministers Rajnath Singh, Prahlad Joshi and Piyush Goyal, NCP Chief Sharad Pawar, Sudip Bandyopadhyay of TMC, Elamaram Karim of CPIM, Priyanka Chaturvedi of Shiv Sena, Manoj Jha of RJD, Sanjay Singh of AAP are among those attending the meeting. At the meeting, the government sought cooperation from all political parties to ensure the smooth functioning of both houses of Parliament during the session. The budget session of Parliament will begin tomorrow. The session will commence with the address by President Draupadi Murmu to the joint sitting of both Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha in the Central Hall. The economic survey will also be tabled in both houses on the first day of the session. The budget session will continue till April 6. It will have 27 sittings spread over 66 days. The first part of the session will go on until February 13. It will also have a recess from the February 14 till March 12 to enable the department-related parliamentary standing committees to examine the demands for grants and make reports relating to their ministries and departments. The second part of the budget session will begin on March 13 and continue till April 6. Senior Tripura Congress leader Sudip Roy Burman also filed his nomination to contest in the upcoming assembly elections in the state. Sudip Roy Burman filed his nomination papers as a Congress candidate from Agartala constituency in Tripura. Burman submitted his nomination papers to the returning officer of Agartala constituency in Tripura. Speaking after filing his nomination papers, Tripura Congress leader Sudip Roy Burman said that the people of Tripura will overthrow the BJP government in the state for better governance and claimed that people of Tripura want change. With the election to the 60-seat Tripura Assembly would be held on February 16, the last date for filing nomination papers is today, and a scrutiny of papers and relevant documents would be done the next day. The last date for withdrawal of the candidatures is February 2nd. The votes polled will be counted on March 2nd. It's time for a short break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with the latest updates.
Go Aviator Academy, a complete platform for aviation aspirants, inspired by experienced professionals. Come and join with us, a course designed for cabin crew and ground staff to help turn your dreams into reality.
And welcome back. The Bharat Jodo Yatra ended today with a grand finale of a rally to which 21 political parties were invited to join. The Rahul Gandhi-led foot rally, which began on September 7, 2022, completed its 3,500-kilometer journey today in 145 days. The Congress's Bharat Jodo Yatra's closing ceremony began with a flag-hoisting ceremony by Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge at the party's office in Jammu and Kashmir's Srinagar amid inclement weather. Speaking at the rally to mark the finale of the Bharat Jodo Yatra, Congress leader Rahul Gandhi said he was warned that he might be attacked in Kashmir, but people here did not give me hand grenades, but hearts full of love. He added that BJP members could not walk like this in Jammu and Kashmir because they are scared. He also spoke about the pain of losing someone while remembering his father Rajiv Gandhi's assassination, saying that he understood the pain of those who lost their kin in the Pulwama attack. Amid snowfall in Srinagar, opposition party leaders joined Rahul Gandhi to mark the culmination of the Bharat Jodo Yatra. Leaders of DMK, NC, PDP, CPI, RSP and IUML were present for the event. At the event, Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge said Bharat Jodo Yatra was not for winning elections but against hate. Earlier in the day, Rahul unfurled the national flag at the Yatra's campsite at Chashma Sahi in Srinagar to mark the end of the 5-month-long Yatra, which covered 12 states and 2 union territories. The Supreme Court has agreed to hear on February 6 pleas challenging the centre's decision to block BBC documentary India, the Modi Question, on the 2002 Gujarat riots. A bench of Chief Justice D. Chandrachud and Justices P.S. Narasimha and J.P. Bardiwala decided to hear the matter next Monday. Senior advocate Chandar Uday Singh, appearing for journalist N. Ram, advocate Prashant Bhushan, and TMC MP Mahua Moitra, contended the tweets related to the documentary were blocked using the emergency power. He added how students from Ajmer were suspended for streaming the documentary. Advocate M.L. Sharma, who also filed the petition separately, mentioned it by terming the ban as malafide, arbitrary, and unconstitutional. He sought a direction to lift the ban and examination of the documentary so that the accused in Gujarat riots could be convicted. He also sought an order to call and examine BBC documentary Part 1 and 2 and accordingly take proper action for criminal justice under sections 146, 302, 376, 425 and 120B and others of IPC against the accused who were directly or indirectly involved in any manner in the Gujarat riots and to provide complete justice to all the citizens. India has called the documentary a propaganda piece that lacks objectivity and reflects a colonial mindset. Meanwhile, students' organizations and opposition parties across India have organized public screenings of the documentary in protest over the ban orders. Many students were also briefly detained in the process. Meanwhile, India reported just 80 new COVID-19 cases in the last 24 hours. The new infections took the country's total caseload to over 4.46 crore, while active coronavirus caseload has dropped to 1,848. As per the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, the death toll stands at 5,30,740 with no new deaths. Meanwhile, the number of people who have recuperated from the disease has gone up to 4,41,50,131 with 74 recoveries in the last 24 hours. The country's recovery rate stands at 98.81%. Over 220.45 crore vaccine doses have been administered so far under the nationwide vaccination drive. Top 3 states contributing maximum number of COVID-19 cases to India's tally are Maharashtra, Kerala and Karnataka. Meanwhile, in the northeast India, Assam has the highest number of active cases, followed by Mizoram and Meghalaya. Now, COVID-19 has infected over 67 crore 48 lakh people, while more than 67 lakh 59,000 have succumbed to the dreaded disease, and recoveries are above 64 crore 71 lakh. Globally, USA has the highest number of COVID-19 cases, followed by India and France. Anti-Leprosy Day is being observed across the country today. This year's theme is Let Us Fight Leprosy and Make Leprosy a History. Addressing the National Anti-Leprosy Day via video conferencing, Union Minister of Health and Family Welfare Dr. Mansukh Mandavia said that India is making progress and new leprosy cases are declining year after year. He asserted that with the whole of government, whole of society support, synergy and cooperation, the country can achieve the target of Leprosy Mukt Bharat by 2027, 3 years ahead of the SDG. He mentioned that the country is successful in achieving prevalence rate 1 case per 10,000 population at national level in 2005. The Union Minister stressed the need for consistent efforts to eliminate leprosy and called upon the people to extend their assistance and support towards the same. It may be mentioned that National Leprosy Eradication Program, with its vision Leprosy-Free India, has initiated various actions including early case detection, complete treatment of detected cases, and to contain the onset of disease in close contacts. Other initiatives under the program include leprosy awareness campaigns and services for disability prevention and medical rehabilitation, such as provision of microcellular rubber footwear, aids and appliances, and self-care kits. Under the program, reconstructive surgeries are conducted and welfare allowance is paid to each patient undergoing reconstructive surgeries. And now we have some sports news. Indian women's team laid their hands on an ICC trophy for the first time, scripting history. With the dominant 7-wicket win over England, the Indian women's under-19 team in Potchefstroom, South Africa, clinched the inaugural ICC Women's Under-19 T20 World Cup. The India Under-19 squad managed to do what their seniors could not do by clearing the final hurdle in an ICC event, securing a one-sided victory. India first bundled out England for 68 in 17.1 overs and then returned to knock off the paltry target in 14 overs to lift the coveted trophy. The win on Sunday also reaffirms India's dominance at the under-19 level, with the boys winning the world title in the Caribbean last year. Congratulatory messages poured in for the women's team following their win. President Draupadi Murmu, Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar and Prime Minister Narendra Modi congratulated Team India for winning the inaugural Under-19 Women's T20 World Cup for cricket. The Board of Control for Cricket in India, BCCI, has also announced a cash reward of 5 crore rupees for the Indian women's team. Several Bollywood stars also flocked to social media to celebrate the incredible triumph of the Under-19 Indian women's cricket team at the inaugural Under-19 Women's T20 World Cup. Germany beat Belgium 5-4 in the penalty shootout to win the FIH Men's Hockey World Cup 2023 at the Kalinga Stadium in Bhubaneswar, India. The scores were level at the end of regulation time at 3-3. This is Germany's third Hockey World Cup title after they won it in 2002 and 2006. With this, they draw level with Netherlands and Australia. Germany also became the 4th team to register a come-from-behind win in a World Cup final. From a 2-0 deficit to a 3-2 to lead and ultimately a shootout, they eventually became champions. Earlier in the day, the Netherlands beat Australia 3-1 to claim the bronze medal. It was the first time since 1998 that Australia failed to finish on podium at the FIH World Cup. That's a wrap. The headlines once again. Governor La Ganesan urges people to follow ideals, vision and philosophy of Mahatma Gandhi on Martyrs' Day. Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren accompanies Tripura counterpart Manik Shaha in filing letters nomination papers for Tripura Assembly polls. Tributes pour in as nation observes 75th death anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi. President Draupadi Murmu, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, top leaders pay homage to Gandhi. At least 32 people killed, 150 injured in bombing at mosque in Pakistani city of Peshawar. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif calls the blast a suicide attack. That is all the news we have for now. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.